Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah, and for today's video we're going to be doing this purple smoky eye. This is a pretty bold look, so if you're not really into wearing eyeshadow or bold eyeshadow, this probably isn't a look for you, but I really love how this turned out. I think it looks really pretty blended out with this pink cranberry eyeshadow. And yeah, so make sure to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Let's just go ahead and get on with this tutorial. Okay guys, so we're just going to get started. I haven't primed my eye yet, so I'm going to use the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer and just prime my eyes. So I'm just going to put a little bit on, or kind of a lot. And then I'm just going to take my flat concealer brush. And then I'm just going to take my flat concealer brush and really blend this out. I'm kind of pushing this in at first, and then I'll go around my eyebrows and carve them out. I haven't done anything to them yet, so. So now that we've really packed that on, I'm going to take my sponge and just blend this out just to smooth everything down. We're not setting this since this is a pretty bold eye. I want every color to be as pigmented as possible, so we're not going to set it. We're just going to leave it how it is. So you don't want to use a concealer that's a little bit too wet, because then it won't grab the shadow, it'll just crease. And for today, I'm using the Dose of Colors Blushing Berries palette. And I'm pretty much just going to use like all four of these shades except for the black, but I might end up using the black. I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to go in with this dark purple right here. It's more of like a plum purple. This technique, you really want to start out with the darkest shade first and then lightly blend it out. So we're really going to be packing this shade on, kind of putting it up in the crease. Just a little bit, not too high. Okay, so now that we have that laid down, we're going to go in with this M456 from Morphe. This is just a small blending brush. And we're going to go in with this shade right here to start off with. I'm just going to wipe it off on the back of my hands to make sure there's no extra shadow. And now we're just going to go in with that shade. It can take a little bit of time, but you really want it to blend out. So we're just going to take that brush with a little bit of eyeshadow and just go in circular motions, a little bit on the eyeshadow and just a little bit above it, and just blend this out. It's going to look like a hot mess for a little bit, and then it'll come together. Okay, so now that we have that lightly blended, we're just going to go back in with that shader brush, pack a little bit more on, just to reinforce that color, making sure that we're not losing it. And then go back in with that brush, a little bit more of the eyeshadow, and just blend that out. Okay, and now we're going to go with this M433 brush. This doesn't have any product on it. I'm just going to blend. And now we're going to take a little bit of this bright cranberry shade mixed in with the shade that we've been using to blend out. We're just going to mix those. And I'm going to lightly put this in. This is a pretty pigmented shade, so I don't want it to show up too dark. Okay, then I'm going with this M433 brush and going with the first shade, which is just a light peachy pink, and lightly go in with this just over those edges. Okay, so now we've done that, we're going to apply mascara, and then I'll just do any touch up that I think it needs. So I'm just going to use the two mascaras I always use. I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational and the L'Oreal L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. Let it completely dry before we do any like touching up on our eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to use the Fenty Soft Focus Pro Filter primer. I've really been liking this primer. I feel like it keeps me really nice and matte all day, and it feels more like a moisturizer than a primer. I'm actually going to take just a little bit of that L'Oreal concealer on my flat concealer brush and just kind of clean up the top of my eyebrows just a little bit. So now we can go ahead and move on to foundation. For today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and mine is in the shade Fair Porcelain. And I'm just going to pour a little bit on the back of my hand. Just going to dot this onto my face. Okay, I'm just going to take my Morphe sponge and just blend this out. Okay, so now that we've put on our foundation, we're just going to use the same concealer. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer in the shade Eggshell. I'm just going to put this underneath my eyes. I'm just going to go with that same Morphe sponge and just blend that out. Take this concealer blender brush. This is the M173. I'm just going to really make sure that we blend it out around our eyeshadow. Okay, now I'm just going to set it like I always do. The Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this is in Fair. I'm just going to set underneath of my eyes. I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face using the E2 brush with that same loose powder. Actually, no. I'm going to push this in. I've really been liking doing this. Just pushing it into my skin since I do have oily skin. This just really works the powder into our skin. It makes it just last a lot longer than setting it with a brush. I'm going to use the Fenty bronzer. I've really been loving this, and mine is in the shade, so we're just going to go ahead and bronze. I'm just going to use the same brush that I always use. This is the M527. So now I'm just going to contour. I'm going to use this M405 brush. It's just a angled contour brush. I've really been liking this one. bake. I'm just going to use that same Maybelline powder. Just bake underneath our eyes. And you really want to go up like this. That's really going to lift the face. So you really want to bake in like an upside down triangle, and you want to apply your concealer like that so that you're lifting the face. So now that we are baking, I'm just going to go ahead and fix any little thing I need to fix with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to go back in with this palette, and I'm going to take a flat definer brush, and I'm just going to really take that dark purple right up against the lashes so you can't really see where that eyeshadow stops. So I'm also going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. I can't decide if I want to do a black in my waterline, so we're just going to go ahead and do the rest of it. So I'm going to take this dark purple and push this right up against our lash line. Actually, I'm just going to put this dark purple into the waterline. And then I'm going to take an M506 brush, just a small blending brush. And I'm just going to take these two shades right here to lightly blend this out. I don't want to bring this down too much, so we're just going to blend this out. Sorry if I'm not in focus, I just really need to be close to see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm going to go in with the Hyper Real Glow palette by MAC, and I'm going to go with this first shade right here. And I'm just going to apply that into my inner corner. I'm just going to take the E36 brush. And just apply that into the inner corner. So now I'm just going to push in this bake with my Real Technique sponge. And then I'm just going to wipe it off. This is the E3 brush. I'm just going to go in with the bronzer brush just a little bit, just so there's no harshness, but it's still carved out. I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. I'm going to use that same Fenty bronzer and the E36 brush. And I'm going to go back in with my foundation sponge and blend that out, just so there's no harsh lines. I'm going to rinse my face. I've never tried this before, but you know I love the Milani setting spray, the regular one. This is the matte charcoal setting spray, and I've just been really wanting to try it. So. Oh, it smells kind of weird. I will say that this mist on this one is a lot better than the regular one. It's a finer mist, but it definitely smells weird. I don't know. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my nose using that same highlight. I'm just gonna use this highlighter from the Hyper Real Glow. I'm just gonna highlight my nose. I don't know if I want to highlight my face yet. I probably will. Let's get real. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight my face. I'm gonna use the same highlight, just the first one. And I'm gonna take it on I'll use this brush. I'm gonna use the R36. I'm just gonna spray up my brush. Just highlight my face. use this Revlon blush, just as the Racy Rose. I've really been liking this blush. I'm actually going back in with my foundation sponge, just press that all in, just to make sure we're not looking too crazy here. I'm actually going to go ahead and apply some lower lash mascara if I can find it. I'm just going to use the same mascara. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I keep wanting to say it's the voluminous mascara. Okay, for lips, it kind of took me a little bit. I thought I was going to do a whole different lip combination, but then this happened. It looks way more warm on camera than it does in person. It's a little bit more of a neutral, light nude pink. But I used the Makeup Forever 101 liquid lipstick, and then I topped it with the NYX Tiramisu Lipgloss and the Can You Not Lip Gloss from Just the Colors. So I'm just gonna do my hair off camera, and then I'll be right back to it. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!